So in the previous episode of Northumbria, I managed to open the single-track Wansbeck Railway line from Morpeth on the East Coast Main Line here, inland, about 11-12 mile, over to Middleton, and then on into Scotsgap, and managed to put a train on it. One train. Yeah, I know, mind-blowing. Welcome to my Transport Fever 2 series, Northumbria, where I'm attempting to recreate a real-world, long-abandoned railway branch line in northern England. So my challenge was to put more than one train on a single-track railway line. Yeah, that's taken a bit of fiddling around. And, I've got some good news, really bad news, maybe for the North British Rail at the time. So, let's get stuck into it, please. Cool. It's, as you can see from the date, it's October 5, 1863, and somehow I've managed to get 4 trains onto this line. That's pretty cool. Remember Sir Walter from Wallington Hall? Well, the Wallington Wambler, yeah, I know, sorry. The Wallington Wambler is now taking goods and produce from Sir Walter's Wallington Hall over here into Northumbria for distribution. We've got a route set up here. He comes from Scotsgap up to the head shunt and then backs in. Excuse me, Sir Walter. Your line is wrong. Oh, that'd be right. Great way. Well, you don't do this. You don't come out along there. Why not? Because I don't want you to. I want you to come out through there. Because this track here has to be kept clear for the passenger train. Right. Okay, well, let's go. Come on, you can head off then. Where are you heading? I'm heading to B&T Wannie Freight. Right, okay. And, oh, look at that. Straight out. Well, that's a good start. We're going to do it a bit faster, otherwise we'll never get there. Sure. Okay, now the problem with the single-track line and more than one train is you've got to break the line up into sections. So we have already one section between Scotsgap and Middleton there, that's fine, and we had another section between Middleton and Morpeth. Oh, look, we've got 2 more trains working down here. Yeah, I know. Look, we've got the... Oh, it's the second Wannie Wanderer passenger service. You have 2? I have 2. But hang on, what? He can't get past because the Wallington Wambler's up here somewhere. That's right. He's got to wait until this fella comes into Morpeth. Well, fair enough. What happened to that other train that was at Morpeth? Where'd he go? Here he is. A cow train? What do you mean, a cow train? Well, he's bringing cattle out from Morpeth to the auction mart at Scotsgap. Oh, really? Yes, really. Did you notice anything there? There was a bit of double track there, passing siding. That's the secret to having more than one train on a section, isn't it? Is to have separate passing sidings every now and then, like what's coming up here. Yes, this didn't exist, by the way. This is purely for the game mechanics, so that we can have more than one train operating. Right. And I made another big change down here. Right. Oh. You certainly have. You only had 3 little Spitzkehrer setups here before. Yes, I know. Well, now I've got one for each of the... hang on. We'll follow this fella out now. This is the original Wannie Wanderer coming back. Right. And what's happening? Well, hang on. Come back to the cow train. What's he doing? Well, he's waiting for a free path. He's all loaded up with cows now. And as soon as the Wannie Wanderer gets out of here, which has to wait for the Wallington Wambler, Sir Walter's produce train, he can take off. Now, this fellow, he can't do anything at this stage because this fella's got to get off the branch line. And we've got the B&T passenger train and then the Morpeth coal train, and oh my God, it's all happening down here. But look, he'll come in. I'm glad you know what's going on. Well, this took, seriously, about a day's farting around to try and get it to happen. Okay, who's going? Okay, the Wallington... No, the cow train's coming back. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, so you've got 3 out of your 4 trains all on the eastern side of the map. I do. Now, the other problem that I had coming into Middleton. Well, yeah, this is not the way it worked at Middleton. Watch what happens here with this guy when he comes into Middleton. We're watching. Right, ready? He goes on the right-hand side, but there's passengers here. Yeah, that's for the down train into Morpeth. Or is it the up train? Who knows? Who cares? I haven't got a clue. But this eastbound passenger service comes in on the right-hand side and the westbound one goes up there. Okay, all right. Why is he waiting? That would be because the cow train is now sitting here on the line heading in towards... No? No, it's not you. Okay, you've got me puzzled. Why are you waiting? There's no trains in there. Oh, yes there is. What are you? That's the other passenger service. Oh, yep, more than one train, and Stephen gets totally confused. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, alright. Okay, so we can actually watch this passenger one come in. I've also done a fair bit of work. We've sent the crews out to tidy up the fences and all the weeds and so on. So he comes in on this right-hand side. Oh look, we've got one waiting here, a cow train. Yes, he's been waiting on this bit of siding here, and this fella's going to scoot across and up to the left. Okay, and now the cow train. He can take off. He's not going to get far though. He's only going to come up to here because the Wannie Wanderer is in that block of track between Middleton and Scotsgap. Right, and hang on, what happened to our other passenger train? Well, he's waiting down here because the Wallington Wambler, our goods train, is on the section of track between Morpeth and this passing loop. My God, it's so confusing. Okay, slow it down. Come on, slow it down. What? No, that's not slow. That's slow. Right, coming into Scotsgap. Okay, let's watch this fella. Coming into Scotsgap. Oh, hello, horsey. You've made a few changes here by the looks of things. Yeah. I had to put in the extra. To put in the 2 goods services that I've got running. Oh, okay. And because it's now, whatever it was it October 1863? Yep. Check the destination after we stop. Why is that? Well, there was another station further to the west that opened. Right, so we're still going that way. We are indeed. We are heading for, ta-da, Knowesgate. Oh, and look. There's a turntable. Yes, I know. I found a nice, well turntable that it doesn't turn, but it certainly looks the part. Okay, and now we're taking passengers. How have we done that? Well, if we do it quickly, Knowesgate is one of the stations, or Knowesgate, whatever, Knowesgate, is one of the stations that's on the western portion of the Wansbeck Railway line, heading over to Reedsmouth. We've got it well and truly hidden in these trees, with, oh look at this, an actual station. Roger. And where have all these people come from? Well, that's the tricky bit, isn't it? Freestyle industry. There's a quarry here, Whitehill Quarry, which is actually near Knowesgate. Doesn't do anything. There's no freight from it at this point in time. But if we look at the configurating file down here, it's employing 1,000 people. And that is how we generate our passenger service. So 4 people got off and 17 got on at Knowesgate, or Knowesgate. And here we are, wandering around. We're going to wander through the platform, over the track, and come up here and go to work. I love that I love that. Just love that mechanic. Oh, hang on. Okay, and now, right, slow it down, please. Whoa. Coming back to Scotsgap, about 4 or 5 miles up the line, but yeah, don't worry about that. Let's come into Scotsgap and pick up some more people that are heading off to beautiful downtown Morpeth. My gosh, you've been busy. I know. And this fellow. What is our cow train doing? He's stuck here. Why are you stuck there, Mr. Cow Train? You've still got cows on board. I'm guessing this fella is coming from Middleton. Oh, you've got a bit of tweaking to do. Yes. He's got to come in along that section of track. And because there's only a signal here, he's got the clearance. Well, that's a bit unfortunate for Mr. Cow Train, isn't it? Okay, where does he go? Right, well, let's have a look at the Wallington Wambler. Comes in, up to that head shunt, back to that platform, out to that head shunt, and then out again. Right. Excuse me, where are you going? You can't go anywhere. Because Sir Walter's train is on approach. Now the cattle train, he comes in from the main line over to this spitz carrier, up to the eastern head shunt, back to there, unloads his cows for the auction market, and that's what we're waiting to do right now because, well, you know, this guy, yeah, pain. Okay, he comes in, he goes, off we go, and they collide. Yeah, you need to move a signal or two by the looks of it. It would appear so. Okay, and now he comes up to there and backs in. Now, how do we get cows? Well, they show as grain, except we're using cattle wagons. So there, they show as cows. Okay, and we're bringing that from all the way over here, see, grain, Morpeth Auction Mart. And actually, both of these goods trains, this guy will be bringing grain back. Real grain. So so Walter's over the moon. Look how much money this train is making. Wow, most of the time. Huge amount of money. The cow train, on the other hand, not so much. But watch what happens here. Thank you. Bump, 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 bump. Ooh. That grain is now available for these guys to take it over to Rothley Mill and bring back bread back into town here. Hang on. Whoa. You had another... Yeah, you had that route 12 doing... It went all the way around here and did logs and bread and grain and stuff. And it doesn't anymore. Oh. Okay, so you've got... No, I don't like that. Don't do that. Scotsgap grain food, that's that one that we just saw. Yep. Okay. You've got Scotsgap logs to planks, which is logs up to the sawmill and back. Yep. And these two farms, which also have routes. Do they? Both of them? I thought they did. Yeah, there we go. He's got, yeah, brown one. And he's got a green one. They still bring their grain down to the mill. Okay, well that got complicated fast, didn't it? Slightly. Okay, you're coming back in now with your... No, you're not. You're leaving. Didn't even watch him. He'd backed up, unloaded his grain, boom, picked up the goods and is now waiting to head off. You are waiting for clearance over the next piece of track, aren't you? Why? Okay, Middleton is full. The Wannie Wanderer is sitting here at Middleton, waiting to truffle out along there, but he can't because the other Wannie Wanderer is on approach to Middleton on the other side. Oh my God. Well, yeah. Now. Oh, good God. Look, and look, it's paying handsomely. Look, does the Wannie Wanderer finances? Ooh, not that marvellous. Yeah, 2 trains. Well, you go back a little bit in time, and you see one train was making reasonably good money most of the time. Yeah, most of the time. 2 trains? Not that much extra money for all the extra expenses, but look, that was the nature of railway investment at the time. You didn't have a clue what was going on, and yeah, and then things happen, don't they? And the good news, bad news I was talking about right at the start. Well, let's have a quick look here while these trains are doing their thing over at the NBR map. Shows the extent of NBR lines. Now, you remember the NER? Yeah, they're the mob that run the East Coast Main Line between Newcastle and Berwick. Well, they bought the bottom line there from Newcastle over to Carlisle. Oh, well, that would have thrown a spanner in the works for our North British Rail that wanted to use that bit between Hexham and Newcastle. You'd think, in fact, they did protest somewhat about the proposed purchase at the time, but they were persuaded, arm twisted. No, not quite. No, they were told, well, look, you guys can have running rights, running powers over the line from Hexham into Newcastle. Now, this is around the time that we opened Scotsgap. Oh, well, that's convenient, because, you know, they were going to use this line, the Wannie line, to get into Morpeth and, you know, down the coast into Newcastle that way. Yeah, well, now they've got a better route, haven't they, down the Border Counties Railway and along the Hexham into Newcastle bit. So that's the good news for them. Is the bad news what happens to the Wannie line? No. Well, maybe. That remains to be seen. Let's see if we can make it profitable. The bad news is that the NER, they got full running rights from Berwick into Edinburgh for their East Coast Mainline Express trains. So I think they got the good end of the deal somehow, because, whoa, yeah, yep. All right. It was a cutthroat time, well and truly. Okay, what's going on here? Come on, guys. Wallington Wamblers, where are you? Are you still sitting back at Scotsgap? Yep, still waiting for a free path, mate. Well, that's because the cow train got out first. Okay. Cow train's on the way into Middleton. Speed up. Who's going next, do you think? The passenger train? The I Wander 2? Or will it be the Wallington Wambler? I'll take a bet the passengers have to wait. Oh, okay. That shouldn't be the case, but let's see what happens here. Who's going? It's the passenger train. Well, you were wrong. Well, Sir Walter wouldn't be too pleased that his train is just sitting there doing nothing, would it? No, he wouldn't. But anyway, let's have a look at what changes were made over here at Scotsgap. Reposition the entry into the yard, right, so that we could get onto both of these tracks. Because technically this bit here should come up to there and join onto this, but for our Transport Fever 2 purposes, that don't work for us. It makes life extremely hard to automate these 4 trains. Okay, anything else? Water tower? Yeah, whoopie-doo. Oh, look, don't be like that. Go away. and the turntable. And of course the new line out along the Wansbeck Valley, hiding in among the trees, over to Knowesgate, Knowesgate, that sounds terrible. Watergate, no. Knowesgate sounds better, doesn't it? Can someone let me know how you really pronounce that? Over to this station here, which is on the rest of the line, which has to end up here at Reedsmouth in, not that long, another year or so. Because this line through Reedsmouth from Hexham down here all the way up to Wallington, well, it was already open, and as you can see we've already got trains running on it, but I'm not going to show you that yet. No, not ready. We'll come back and look at that next time. But my gosh, yeah, no construction, just a lot of rambling by me explaining what happened here. Oh, very important. The bloody AI tried to build new buildings over here and through here, so that now we have this remarkable tree-lined roadway system. Using, of course, the Mad Hatter mod. This fella, tree, that one, and this one, to stop the AI from building. So I've used that quite a lot. In fact, it's becoming one of my most valuable mods. I've got it all the way along here. I didn't want any development down into the station area, but I had to protect these roads. Just giving them player ownership wasn't enough. The AI said, whatever, I'm still going to build on it, mate. So no, not showing any intelligence at all by doing what the hell you want to do. And what's happening? And as you can see, we have double track here, double track here, double track section here, and I say double track, I mean passing sidings. We have a double track section there, passing sidings. We have a double track section there that never existed. Shh. Well, this one we could pretend it was Meldon Station. Okay, that was just to the west of Morpeth. We could pretend that without actually putting any spit scarers or station buildings or anything like that there. And finally, separate platforms, separate spit scarers for each of the Morpeth to Scotsgap trains. What are you waiting for? You must be waiting for this coal train to get out of the way. Where's the Wallington Wambler? Oh, he's coming in from towards Middleton. Is that Middleton? Yes, it is. Okay, cow train. Moving yet? No, you're not moving. Why? Because the B&T Express passenger service is in the way. Come on, get out of the way. I want the cow train to go. No, sorry, not going to happen. Oh, is there something up through here? Unfortunately, these trains spend a lot of time waiting, don't they? Yeah, well, that's what trains do, isn't it? Especially freight trains. You don't want the passenger trains waiting. There you go, he's off now. Right. Can't follow that one, are you? It's reversing. Not a very good one to follow. But hey ho. Up and back. We can watch the cows all the way back. No, we can't. Don't be silly. We could, though. We really could. Look, you don't want to watch the cute cow all the way back, do you? Surely not. Why not? Now, this train is reversing. You've got a turntable up there at Scotsgap. Why is it not flip-flopping now? Because you technically can. I technically can't because there isn't a turntable this end that we can use. That comes in about 8 years' time. Oh, right. So, reversing journeys all the way until the 1870s, early 1870s. Is that what you're telling me? Yep. Well, that sounds like bad news too for the train drivers. Probably. Okay, well, thanks for the memories, Mr. Cow. Mrs. Cow, I mean. This has been fun. I love all these little mods that allow you to do extra things in transport. Oh, hang on, here's the Wallington Wambler for Sir Walter. Sir Walter's Wallington Wambler. Okay, and we're off, headed towards Middleton. This section of track, by the way, along the southern edge of the map, yeah, hidden. You can't see it. It's that bit there. It's not there. It's only there for game purposes. Okay, good. Well, where are all our passenger trains? Oh, here's one. Oh, you're miles away. Okay, let's get one going in the right direction. It's the I Wander 2. Okay, and you are headed... You look to be headed towards Middleton, are you? I think you are. Right. Come on, can you get this in a better position so that we're not breathing smoke? I'm trying. Yeah, we know that. Very trying. Well, there we go. Smile on the face of that driver as he heard that comment. Alright, so again, back on the Wannie Wanderer, heading in towards Middleton and on to Morpeth. You know, there were crowds and crowds of people waiting at Middleton here for this train. I had 50 or 60 on the platform here at one stage, and the only way I could get rid of them, to help them, was to put that second train on. So that's why we've got a second I Wander 2 passenger train happening here. And 27 out of 36. Well, this should fill us up, I hope. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, we lost. It still didn't fill us up. Never mind. Okay. What do we got here? A goods train coming in. He's going to come in on the right-hand side, and we're going to scoot over. Oh, this bit, this crossover right here that we're on now, I had to put that one in to get these trains working. Yeah, the sacrifices we've got to make to get it working in the game. You know, it's not real life. God. It's as real as I want it. Thanks, mate. Okay. Oh, good. Through signal. Let's go. You want to speed it up? No, I don't want to speed it up. I will, however, shut up shortly and let you enjoy the view. What did you think of this one? It was so much harder than I thought, trying to get these 4 trains working on this single track. Yeah, in this game we just plough down double track, boom, 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 and trains just happen. Well, hey, give yourself a bit of a challenge. Try a bit of single track rail between a few stations. And then see how many trains you can get on them without them meeting one another head on and going,
Oh, sorry. Excuse me, you're in the way. Piss off. Rack off.
you know what I mean. Yeah. Like I said, it took some time trying to work out what I needed to do, and I think I got there. Hallelujah. Alright, if you like that, don't forget to tick the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you ting the bell, YouTube lets you know when I do the next exciting video, whether it be Northumbria or Curvy Canyon or somewhere else. And until then, let's watch some sheep. You realise they're about the only sheep you've got that are in view of the station of the railway line, when the Northumberland was just covered in sheep. Ah, yes. Wait till we get to the Rothbury branch line. That's where I'm going to have a lot of sheep. Hello, there's the I Wander 2 train. Heading back. Well, they do have 2 or 3 passenger services a day. A couple of goods trains, so I think I've managed to achieve that. Next time, we have to open the line forward into Reedsmouth and finish off the Wansbeck Railway. So until then, I'm Stephen Spry, and it's hooroo from me. Bye now.